sets lovers, welcome or welcome back. Here we enjoy intentional luxury and we're not afraid to invest in pieces that will work for us. So if that resonates with you, then please consider subscribing and stay a while. Well, today is day 2 of my trip to Paris. And boy, was it busy. I wasn't able to score a leather appointment like I did last time I was here, but that's okay because I got some goodies from a bunch of stores I've never been to, so that was fantastic. I entered the lottery, so we'll see, but I'm still so thankful that I was able to get my mini her bag from yesterday. So to me, the rest of the trip is just icing on the cake. So I'm going to start with some new to me brands. The first is in this box and it is from Officine Universelle Buly. This is kind of like an apothecary type store and there's a bunch of locations, but I went to the one on Rue Bonaparte and I just went ham on this place like I said I would. They just have a little bit of everything. I just have a stack of combs that I bought personally for my family, one for each family member and sometimes 2. And I'll start with the first one for me, but I'm not gonna open up all of these because I want my family to open them up. But I'll start first with the one I bought for myself to show you. And they're able to do some beautiful calligraphy. My name is Kim, so you can see beautiful Kimberly in the way it's wrapped. This poor woman was like busy at the calligraphy station and she was just cranking out piece after piece. So it looks like there's some stickers holding it together. I almost feel bad undoing the stickers, but maybe I can do it so I can wrap it up again later. But look at that. Maybe I can even keep this sticker too. That would be nice. They have beautiful combs and brushes, but I really went in on the combs. So it's wrapped in this like newspaper like wrapping. And inside you get a beautiful pouch. Here is the comb that I got. It's in like the tortoiseshell. They also had kind of like a white type of color. And on the other side, you can see they engraved my name. There's 4 choices of letters that you can choose from. So you can see Kimberly in there. And I just felt like this was a perfect type of wide tooth comb where my hair is wet and I can just comb right through it. So I just feel like I will be able to enjoy this for years to come. But what a good investment. And like they were roughly maybe about 50 euro each. So it was expensive, but I imagine we'll just have these combs forever. I also got a ton of samples. So here's some hand creams and here's some body oils. In line, they give you this beautiful kind of magazine / catalog and you're able to ask the lady at the front to personalize it with your name in calligraphy. So that's a nice keepsake. This is the Le Original in the rose. So it's body lotion in their rose scent. I really like this scent. It was nice and gentle. So I won't open it up because I have to travel with it, but I really like this scent and it has a beautiful blue bottle. I picked up the eye serum. It's in like a roller ball and so I can't wait to use that for my under eyes. I got facial oil and this is in the raspberry seed. And I think they said it was like for anti-aging. So I'll just open it up real quick out of the bottle, but here's what the bottle looks like. And it had a nice scent. It wasn't like fake raspberries, but a good facial oil is good for anti-aging. This is one of their face creams and it comes in one of those like metal tubes. And this in the pouch is, it looks like a bathtub faucet screw, but it's actually the cap that you can buy separately to go with the face cream so that it stands up just like that. I thought it was genius. And it's a way that I can just have my face cream on my counter ready to go. So I really like this. What's weird is it's not interchangeable, so it's very specific to this brand. So it's not like you can swap it out with other products. Here is another beautiful packaging that I got for myself. There's a lot of bags that this comes in. A bag within a bag. But I got this beautiful tortoise shell hand mirror and they actually did my initials. So I'll just show one initial. Hopefully you can see the K. But what a beautiful gift. When I'm putting on my makeup, I can just like have this beautiful hand mirror. And I have one at home that I've used for my makeup forever. So now I could replace it with this. This is actually one of their fragrances that they're famous for. They are famous for something called like water-based fragrance. So there's no oil. And they're not on the scale of eau de toilette or eau de parfum because they don't use alcohol. So I guess according to French law, eau triple is what they call it, and it is just a designation for their alcohol-free fragrance. But I picked one of their garden variety, and it's the one that has tomato in it, but it was such like a fresh scent. Definitely not long wearing and not overbearing, but definitely very earthy and very summery. So perfect for the season. One thing that they're very famous for is this, where you can customize your own product. So here we have a dark gray pouch, and on the inside is a customizable lip balm. And hopefully you can see, of course, I'm just gonna cover up the rest of my initials, but you can see there's a dark green, pebbled leather, gold initials, and black outside packaging to reveal a lip balm. And it does have a mirror, but the mirror has a protective film. It has no fragrance, no scent, no color, and it's just a travel lip balm that you can customize. So I love this product, and I feel like this is what a lot of people go in for. So awesome, awesome gifts, and I think I am all set there. This is the next item, and it's from the brand Lalique, but it's mostly known for its glass statues and sculptures. But I just saw something that caught my eye, and I went in, and I've also seen these particular products on Instagram. And so it comes in this beautiful box. Here is this nice pouch. And I bought this beautiful ring, and this is kind of costume jewelry, I guess, but look at that. Hopefully you can see, it's one of their crystals in the white crystal, but it looks like a rose, and the ring itself is in like a gold plated or vermeil, I'm not even sure, gold dipped, but this is in the size 51. I just thought it was such a cute ring. And it went right on my middle finger, so it fit great. It just really popped in the sunshine. And actually what's nice is, I figure you could also stack it with my other rings. I just thought it was a nice, different type of product. And it wasn't even expensive, it was under 200 euro. But I just thought it was such a sweet little addition and just so pretty. So love that. So I did go back to the Sèvres store today, and that's where I got my mini Lindy last time. I have to admit, I wasn't exactly thrilled with how they treated the whole situation, but these poor people at those leather booths must get bombarded every day. So they told me to come back. I came back, no luck. So I still have my chance for the lottery tomorrow. We'll see. So after that, I was kind of like disheartened, and I went back to FSH because I didn't ask them for certain products, and I figured that their stock would be the best. So I was able to pick up some goodies. We'll start with this item. And I got one of the leather bookmarks in my favorite color, Vert Cypress. Here, I'll show it here. But as you can see, it looks like a little horse. It's super thin, so it's like good for a book because it's not thick at all. Here is the little stamp in the back. But how cute is this? She took it out, and I basically asked her, what do you have in Vert Cypress? Because it's my favorite color. And she had just a few things. She brought it out, and I was literally humming and hawing over it for like 10 minutes. Because I was like, I'm not reading anything right now. I more listen to books, or I read it digitally. But then she said something like, maybe if you have a notebook. And I was like, oh, of course. I have so many notebooks. And I use those little like tape bookmarks. So now I can use this for my work notebook. And then here's the next item. And I got another bag strap, and this is, as you can see, for the very, very mini size bags in gold hardware. So this is the black Caval. She said the length, I think, is the 105 centimeter, but the width is also the smaller one. As you may know, I do have the thicker one in the tan. But this I feel like will go so well with my mini Kelly and my mini Buly. Both of those have this same clasp. And I just really like the black. I feel like it won't clash with the menthe color, of which those are both. And what I like is that I can actually use this because I use my mini Kelly crossbody all the time. So hopefully this will be a really good addition for when I just want to wear it around my body, because it can get very tight with the mini Kelly standard strap. Then we have this item. And I got this beautiful pouch with the Farandole zipper pull. I don't even know what this is called, but this is just so cool. Here is the zipper pull, here's the H at the bottom, and I just feel this is so useful. And sorry, it's hard to see, but basically it is just such a perfect makeup bag. The comparable to this would be my Louis Vuitton mini pochette accessoire. And I've been using that a whole lot more because it functions as like a makeup bag, but this could also be an amazing makeup bag as well for travel. They've come out with more of these with like flat wallets, so definitely you'll see more Farandole zipper pulls in wallets, zipper-on wallets, but this was a classic. I'm so happy they had it in gold hardware. The leather, she said, I think was Evercolor, so it's a little more relaxed and smushy than say an Epsom. So how awesome is that? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Love that. And they even had a bigger one. Like, I want to say they had like one that was like way big and it had that same zip. The one she showed me was also gold hardware, but in a tube. But I just like really had no need. This I feel like is just throw your makeup in and go. And here's my last item, which was definitely on my wish list. And here we are. This is the Bairn long wallet in Epsom leather in the color Vert Mangrove with gold hardware. How beautiful is this? As you know, I do have a Bairn wallet in the Bairn Combine or the trifold, but I also really wanted a long wallet because I just keep some bills and I want them flat. So here, this is so beautiful. Hopefully it's coming out. But I am becoming a Bairn fan through and through. It has the good zipper. Here's the back. And I can definitely keep this at home. And this Vert Mangrove, I'm in love with. Look at that. So this was like legit on my wish list. This is on the website in the US all the time. But by buying this in France, I'm saving about $1,000. And that might be including D-tax, but that's a lot of money for this. So I'm so excited to add this to my collection. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but I feel like I had some really good luck in FSH and George V. The Sever store, I'm not so sure about that one, but I think this trip has been amazing. Also, while I'm thinking about it, on my profile in France, they were able to see that I was waiting on some plates back in the US. So this might be the start of some rumblings of the unification of the European and the US profiles. So that to me is very interesting, and I think we got to keep an eye on that in case they start monitoring quota bags globally. So let's hope that they stay behind the times in that case, but I just wanted to give you that heads up. So thank you to those who stayed with me to the end. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite item that I picked up today. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to go down the rabbit hole that is my Paris playlist, and I'll put that link here. Please like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!